And hey folks, how you doing? Durinde back with you. We're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Hero U Rogue to Redemption. Just give me 1 second here to set a timer, and there we go. Start. And we'll load up our game. So we ended up at the end of day 3 last time. We did do a little bit of dungeon crawling. We went down, killed ourselves some drats, and also we helped out in the kitchen. And that got us some money. Now, we're trying to get enough cash so we can get a school uniform so we kind of fit in and please Mr. Turk. And also we need a lockpick kit. That's a big thing. Apparently we slept in. As I was saying, according to the precepts of our headmaster, the best way to motivate students to learn is to pit all of you against one another in a competition to see who is the best. You'll be vying for the coveted title of Rogue of the Year. No doubt you're all drooling with anticipation at the mere thought of attaining such a prize. You will be judged upon your participation in the classroom and your mastery of rogue skills, as well as your action throughout the course of this semester. You'll be judged by your peers in this class as well as myself. I trust you are all now spurred to greatness by the mere thought of such an honor. Here's Soci. Who do you believe will win this competition? I will be the one to earn the title of Rogue of the Year, Master. This guy's accent changes every time I voice him. Fraulein McMichael, who do you believe will win? I will. Herr Kent, who will win? I will do my best to win, sir. Fraulein Esme, who will win? Katie, sir, I think she's the best of all. Ellipses. It seems that you have your first advocate, Fraulein McMichael. Congratulations. Herr Cairo, who do you believe will win? Cesaria will. You're already quite skilled in rogue skills, Herr Cairo. I'm surprised that you do not intend to compete. Just, sir, I think that Cesare will work harder to be Rogue of the Year. You are undoubtedly correct. Herr O'Connor, who do you think will win the competition? I'm going to commit to win. I'm in it to win it. I will. You have a slight disadvantage already, being the newcomer. However, you do have some slight potential. It will take brains, skill, charm, and actions to win this competition. O'Connor doesn't have a chance. You're a dick, Cesare. We shall see, shall we? I encourage all of you to strive for the title, regardless of its meaninglessness. We shall see if this motivates you to overcome your lazy tendencies. Today's practice session should be on dagger throwing. It's amazing how useful a well-placed dagger can be. Class dismissed. So it wants us to practice dagger throwing, and also we found out last episode that you can't really do much until after supper in terms of kind of free reign. So you really are expected to practice your skills, I think, after the class is over for the day. So let's go about seeing about some dagger throwing practice. Let's practice. And it looks like we're pretty bad, because we hit the wall. Now, the fact that we've managed to lodge these daggers into the wall is pretty impressive, I think. So it's 3 o'clock. Let's practice the tightrope. Because that's always seems like it could be useful. I remember doing the tightrope walking back in the, especially Quest for Glory 2. I think there was a major section where you had to tightrope walk, and like I would take a step and save the game, take a step and save the game, because it was so easy to fall off. The suspension is killing me. Really? Really? So we have 1 more hour. Let's practice combat again. So it gives you a chance to practice a few skills each day, so that's good. Combat increased. This was a monster I'd be eating. And yeah, it's getting time for supper, so let's make our way up to the dining hall. Let's take a look at our journal quickly. So what do we have to do? Apparently we're studious. Dress for success, so we still need to do that. We still need to get lockpicks. We still need to find the library. We still need to do the whole cockroach thing. And we also need to talk to Sophia. Take a letter, Sophia. Address it to my wife. It's a deep cut for you. Climbing. So actually climbing the stairs does help climbing. Good to thunk. Alright. To the Great Hall. So apparently Sophie is kind of out in the main courtyard. So maybe we'll try to head out there after Durinde. I do want to get some cash, though. Let's read the menu. Pepperoni and jalapeno pizza. I know, it's jalapeno. From Eureka Island Cuisine. Sounds interesting. Open the door. So what's the secret behind your smile today, Esme? Is it your birthday or something special? Esme's got a date after supper in the rec room with Sosie. Oh, well, I'm going to be polite. Sosie, you're too bright and beautiful for a jerk like that. Wow, Connor. You deserve much better than to go out with that slimy creep. I mean, there isn't a guy here that isn't attracted to you. Aren't I right, Thomas? Yes, right. You're very nice, Esme. Cesare is a gentleman with manners, a good home, and money. He says nice things to me. Cesare is sweet. Yeah, like honey on a poisoned apple. Jealous much, Sean? What? No, Sosie, he's just such a pompous... It's none of your business to tell me what to do. I will have a fine time with Sosie tonight in the rec room. Time to go. Clean up the floor. Connor, there's food on the floor by your table. Mop it up. But I didn't. That's 5 demerits for talking back. Dude! I'm just trying to eat my supper. I want to be a good student. You're making it hard for me. So that did lose us some time. So it's now 7:30. I will go to the dining hall because it seems like the fastest way for us to make money. I want my school uniform, please, and thank you. I want to look at this fireplace, though. Look at it. I wouldn't want to sit with my back to that fire in 5 minutes. I'd be char-grilled with my own juices. Look inside. It's not much except logs, enderines, and searing heat. Logs and irons. I guess you could say that's ironic and logical. But done. We're not going to sit at the table. Talk to her. Hi. Ask about her day. How are things for her? Things go well. Thank you. Ask about working in the kitchen. Let's get started. Always make friends with the cook. Always make friends with cook and never trust a thin cook. Because that means they don't like their own food. Alright, so we have 31 Lyra. So we'll say goodbye. So it should be about 8:39, okay. Hopefully we have enough time to go to the store. We'll get the uniform first, see if we can get Turk off our backs. And I don't know if we can afford the lockpicks yet. Open the door. Plus, we get to visit Gregory. He's a nice guy. It is evening, and the lonely hours have ended now that Master Shan is here. This dude must be here like all day. Talk to him, ask about him. How are things for you today? So honored is Gregor that Master Shan speaks to Gregor. Gregor's day is now delightful. Gregor is such a sweet little ratty. Ask about the store. Gregor has many nice things for sale. I guess the store... Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're going to buy the uniform. We're going to buy some lockpicks. We also need to buy the pants and a tie. This is extortion. And I also need this lockpick guide. Okay. Done. Let's take a look at our inventory. We'll drop this on. So we do have part of the school uniform. I thought it was just one piece. And he left the uniform in just one piece. Gotta make sure that we're wearing that. Yes. I mean, there's spots for rings and belts and stuff, so we still have an hour. We're going to see if we can find Sophia and help out our roommate. Maybe he'll clean up his room after we help him out. We can only hope. We can only hope. Oh, we can talk to Esme. How was her date? Do not say a word to me. Not one word. Oh man, her eyes are like red. Ask about her. You don't seem very happy right now. Sosie did not want to court me. Sosie just wanted to kiss me. He acted as if I could do anything he wanted. He's lower than a cockroach to me. That man. So Sosie was somewhat less than a gentleman on your date. Who'd have ever guessed that he was a conniving, deceitful scumbag? Sigh, I hope that maybe associate was really liking me. The only person the associate likes is himself. Everyone else is just a tool. Say goodbye. I'm not happy about associate right now. It is not a good night. Okay. So sorry that your date went awry. Oh, there's the library. I thought it was upstairs for some reason. Now, if we do anything here, that's probably going to put us past curfew. Wow, I did not know there was this many books in the whole world. Who you, the librarian? Chat with the librarian. Hi, I'm Sean O'Connor. I am in the Disbarred Bards class. Q1, period. What? The Disbarred Bards section is Q1. Oh, thanks. I was just trying to introduce myself. Very well. You have successfully introduced yourself. So what shall I call you? I'm the librarian. That will suffice. Ask about it. How are you? How am I what? How are you feeling? How's your day going? Is there some logical motivation for your inquiries? Or are you wasting my time? This guy's like a Mr. Spock character. Let's try saying something clever. I was just trying to chat with you. Since I'm new here, it's useful for me to find out who's who and what's what. I do not chat, but he liked it. This place is impressive. I've never seen so many books. How do you keep track of them all? Books do not leave this library. You are permitted to study or do research in the library until curfew. The books return to their proper place each night. Is magic? Are the books all magical? There are no magical books accessible here. The bookshelves have been enchanted to keep books properly organized. Let's make his job like super easy. Say goodbye. This is a portrait of a seaman. Plaque says this is Matthew Philip Wee. He seems like a very distinguished officer. Looks like a Marine uniform. He also looks very personal and down to earth. Perhaps that makes him the model of a modern major general. But then again, I don't know what those insigniums stand for. Maybe he's a commendable commander or a pretty petty officer. But with all those stripes, I don't think there's anything petty about him. Whatever it is, I think I'll have to be reminded to salute him. Let's take a look behind. Scratches on the wall. That would be the marks of Galoga, Lord of Darkness, behind the paintings, which is where he lurks. Be cautious. When suddenly exposed to light, he immediately feeds. What? You're kidding me. Perhaps. Is it worth your life to find out? I'm kind of curious about that now. History books, science, fine arts and fashion. Let's take a look at this thing. Look at the portrait. It says, Sir Hans, founder of the Lights Lumiere, hero of the Chaos Gate, interred in the hearts of Castle Lumiere, where he had once protected the world from the forces of darkness. He was incredibly accomplished. Also, there's something endearing about him. Maybe it's just the way he's painted, but he looks so distinguished and distinctive. So wise, so friendly. Look behind. I think I'll skip looking back there. What are the odds there's anything important to see? Almost none. Okay. Who are you? That's odd. It feels really cold in this area. Cold as death. That's weird. Do not disturb the painting. Why not? I was just looking at it. It is not to be disturbed. Is that like culinary arts books? I just want to learn some recipes. Examine the bookshelf. Oh, this is full of cookbooks. Study the books. It's getting close to curfew. I'd hate to have Turk interrupting my nap or studies. Okay. Well, in that case, we will... Oh, it's Thomas. Let's have a short talk to Thomas. Ask about Thomas. So what do you think of the school? I really don't know what to think about this hero university yet. I thought we'd learn all about heroes and noble deeds. I mean, this castle was supposed to be a bastion of heroism against the forces of chaos and evil. But here I am in the Disbarred Bards class, learning skills of which no self-respecting paladin would approve. Nothing is as I expected it is to be before I came here, not even the castle. This is a library. Keep your conversations restricted to your studies. Man, get that stick out of your behind. Read any good books? I would not exactly call them good, but there's a section upstairs devoted to the sort of skills we need for the Disbarred Bards class. I will probably try to read most of them. This library has a book on thief skills. Rogue skills, not thief skills. Let's try to comfort this guy. Like, he seems like kind of down in the fact that, he's not going to become a paladin. So, skills are just tools, Thomas. How you use the skills determine whether they are a rogue or thief. Just like weapon training can teach you how to be a murderer or a soldier. So where do I find these rogue skill books? The rogue skill section is upstairs. It's past the dog painting and around the corner. It's the last section nearest to the librarian's desk. What do you think about the library? Isn't it wonderful? You can learn almost anything here. It's the best part of the whole place. I can spend all my evenings studying. Say goodbye, Thomas. Goodbye, Thomas. Alright, so it's almost curfew, so we're going to have to book it back to our room. Run, Sean, run! We already have 10 demerits. We got 5 of them on the first day of class, and another 5 for kind of refusing to mop. I get the feeling that you're going to stack up demerits no matter what. Open the door. Sorry I didn't get to talk to Sophie today. I'll do it tomorrow though, at least I'll try to. Talk to him. What's new? How are things with you today? I wrote a new song for Sophia today. Sophia. I just saw a girl named Sophia, and suddenly I start to give away my heart to her. Sophia. I'm in love with a girl named Sophia. I know that's a name, but it'll never be the same again. Sophia, please say that you'll love me forever, and I promise that I'll always be clever. Sophia. I'll never stop singing Sophia. What do you think? I'm going to be tactful. Song clearly proves that you know Sophia's name. I'm sure she'll be flattered. He liked that. Now I have to get up the nerve to sing for her. I don't suppose I could get you to sing it. No, I couldn't do it justice. Let's talk about Sophia. Tell the truth. I didn't manage to see Sophia today, sorry. It's okay. I can talk to her myself tomorrow after class. And just remind you to clean up your room. I'd really appreciate it if you could get some of your stuff off the floor. I'll get around to it after I talk to Sophia. Yes, you like singing. I do want to try to study. You know, to be the most studious student in Hero U. Alright, well, we still got a little bit of time left in the episode, so let's get through the next day of classes at least. As I was saying, today we'll discuss the way of the fledermaus. Okay, way of the bat. Harry Kent, will you please translate for your associates? It's the way of the bat, sir. I knew that from Batman. Precisely. And what do you think it is about the bat we should be emulating, Arrow Connor? Silly, snarky, wild, I guess. If you want to blindfold us all and have us try to find our way around school using only our sense of touch, bats do not traditionally find their way around by running into walls or falling down stairs, as you would if you were blindfolded. Fraulein asked me, how do bats avoid running into walls? Bats use sound, sir. Indeed. Bats explore their environment through the use of sound. They listen to everything around them and use that information to maneuver. So too do rogues. At night, your ears are often better than your eyes at recognizing danger. That's why rogues listen first, then act. That's why there's all these prompts at the doors, listen at door. Perception is a critical skill for social situations. You can learn a great deal by what others say, particularly when they don't know you're listening. We get excellent practice for our listening skills in this class because you, sir, always say such important and interesting things. Cesare? You're such a stuck-up dude. I hope you all listen as carefully as Herr Sosi. Your assignment for the rest of the day is practice way the fledermaus. Use your listening skills. Be aware of noise and its source. Sound can be your first warning of oncoming danger. Evening is an ideal time for listening at doors. People are more likely to gather for conversations at that time. Try not to be too obvious about it. Practice when you are listening at doors. Keep in mind, rule number 6, don't get caught. Class dismissed. So my perception went up. So that's the thing for us to practice in the evening. I do want to... Can I listen at this door, though? I think that Katie's stacking someone on the other side of the room. Okay. So I guess Katie's in here. You're not very good at throwing daggers, are you? No, I've never thrown one before coming here. So why are you bothering to practice? You're not a sneaky dagger sort of person. You really don't fit in with the rest of us losers. So he's too much of a loser for the losers. I don't think anyone in this class is a loser. Maybe we don't fit in with the other students here, but that doesn't mean we can't be heroes. And yes, so I may not be as skilled at daggers or fighting as most of you in class, but I'm learning. I won't stop learning till I've mastered all the skills this class teaches. Wacha! She is good at that. Let's have a talk to Katie. Talk to Katie. Ask about Thomas. Are you trying to encourage Thomas or discourage him? Neither really. I just don't get why he tries so hard. If I can't make it in the disbarred barge class, then I don't deserve to be at the school, so I'm doing my best to fit in. Let's... Ooh. I want to support Thomas, because he's trying so hard. I've been the underdog before, and so I know what that's like. Don't discourage Thomas, Katie. Without him, how else will we know when Master von Urwald wants to make cockroaches out of us all? Someone's got to translate that Germanish jargon for all of us. If I was as bad as you at throwing things, Thomas, I would quit trying to throw things days ago. I'm impressed with your stubbornness. My father always said do your best at whatever you do. I'm just trying to live up to his standards. They both like that. That's good. Get to know Katie. How did you learn how to throw so well? I'm a woman and I worked in an inn, so I'm good at defending myself. You get mighty handy at swinging a chair leg or dodging in a pinch. With a thrown mug, I can hit a drunken brawler at 15 feet. Say goodbye. And we'll talk to Thomas. We'll greet him. Don't let Katie discourage you, Thomas. I'm sure you'll get better. He can hardly get worse. Katie, really? That's not... We'll be polite again. You have to give Thomas some credit. He may have a lousy throwing arm, but he's not giving up. Maybe someday he'll even manage to hit the target. Katie, don't be such a downer. Why are you in this class instead of the paladin class? Did you fail the holier-than-thou requirement? Paladins aren't holier than thou, if anything. Paladins tend to be humble, and Lady Moira here is very kind and sweet. If I work hard enough to impress Master von Urwald with my diligence, maybe he'll recommend that I transfer to the Paladin class. Thomas, I like your attitude and your determination. Do I need to get better at throwing? Maybe we'll do just as bad. Practice with the dagger. See, I can hit stuff, but it's just the wall. Throwing increased. It's harder than it looked. We'll practice our tight rope walking. Oh, halfway? Nope. We still suck. And we get to do one more thing before supper. Let's get our strength up. We haven't done that. Barbells. Practice. Safer to use the ones on the rack. All right, we're not even at that point yet. Practice with the dumbbells. Sean, hey, that's not a dumb idea. I feel smarter already. No, wait, I mean stronger. Honk. All right, let's go for supper, and we'll probably end off the episode after supper. First though, let's take a look at our character. Why is this red, I wonder? Skills, abilities, okay. So, charm is kind of our most... we're fairly charming. Throwing's getting up there. Climbing is up there. Defense is pretty good. Cool. We're working our way up. I was mentioning to another person, he was asking me, how long do you think the series is going to be? It's I don't know, in the old Quest, at least the first Quest for Glory game, I think stats used to max out at 100, so we are far, far away from that at this juncture. Let's listen to it. Well, let's take a look at the menu. Urban cuisine. I have no idea what that is. Turk snooping around, probably not a good time to practice. Okay, open the door. Hopefully we don't get demerits this time. We got a chicken bone. The best part of the school is all-you-can-eat suppers. apparently we don't eat any other meals for the rest of the day. Alright, so that is time for this episode. Hey, if you like what you saw, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so far. More Hero U to come. Take care. Have yourself a great day.